I don't want to bring it up, but your tears at the panel were the most.
Apparently, and now I didn't even know
They're
I
the
was.
most like.
They were so sweet. They almost got.
I had tears too.
So it was like right as the lights came up, they literally panned to all of you and got all of your individual reactions.
Ian put menthol under the.
No, Paul, you only do that, but on set.
Yeah.
Wait, are we rolling?
No.
Yeah, we are.
Are we? We haven't officially started yet.
I just want to say this is our last interview ever at Comic-Con as a Vampire Diaries cast.
That's a really good way for me to begin this video. Are we ready to begin? All right.
That's pretty badass.
It is 2016. We're here in the TV Line Suite presented by ZTE with the cast of the Vampire Diaries. You guys dropped a pretty major bombshell at your panel earlier. This is the final season of the show. And this is your last ever Comic-Con interview.
This is our final
And Julie just pulled a beer out of like the side of the camera.
ZTE and unknown beer.
Yes.
This is what you guys do when you're celebrating at the end. They just ply you with beer.
Yeah, that's what they do. If we act peculiar, it's just because they're giving us lots of booze.
Yes.
Sure.
Sorry.
Wait, guys, this is our last interview as a cast.
But you can't say the F word.
Oh, the F word. Sorry.
No, you can say whatever you want.
All right, wait a minute.
Guys, it's all about moderation.
It's all about moderation.
I'm going to ask you guys the question that I love asking casts when shows are coming to an end. What are you going to steal from set?
By the way,
I have not bought socks in 7 years.
Just stealing.
by the way, so
The boys take all the clothes.
we accidentally take socks from wardrobe.
When I want to look good, I go to Damon's side. I go to look at what Damon's wearing.
This is Damon's jacket. I took this from here.
Actually, look at show him the sound tape.
Yeah, I got a tape.
Yeah, this is my tape. Fully colored.
I know, this is a large jacket too.
It is. Oh my god.
We're getting like stylists and like they're stealing stuff from the.
Okay,
No, I like
To answer your question,
actual
though,
to answer your
furniture
question,
and the
Alaric had a
art.
totem pole in his apartment. I'm gonna steal the totem pole.
I hope that Ian buys that Camaro.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's a
Good Camaro.
Even if it sits in a barn,
Well, I mean, you should buy the
Jeep
Prius,
Cherokee.
but it's my real car in real life that I drive on the show, so I can't do that.
A natural gas tank in the Camaro.
Step down.
I want to take Caroline's
I know what I want to
daylight
take.
ring.
The ring. The daylight ring.
Oh yeah.
I gave you that idea the other day.
That was you, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want the moonstone.
Where's
If I had to hear that word,
And Miss Cuddles. I'm taking Miss Cuddles. The real Miss Cuddles.
The bear? Oh, I kicked that bear.
The other thing about the show, I don't know if you guys know, what shipping is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with this term after a few years.
We're very familiar with the show.
You know, everybody has like a favorite, whether they ever actually dated or
You're
not.
asking very dangerous questions.
No, I'm going to a fun
shipping
place.
is scary.
It is, yeah.
I love shipping.
Only positive tweets ever about shipping. What are some what's a couple that never happened that you guys would think would be really funny for your characters?
Matt Davis has been advocating for Alani for quite some time.
Alaric and Bonnie?
Yeah, and
Just gonna work your way
and
through
also
all of them.
Alara Elena.
Yeah.
Alarina.
That's you and Elena and Bonnie?
Yeah. Threesome.
Why do my interviews always involve
Talking about
threesome?
threesomes, I'm just going to clarify. I am actually the only actor on the show that's ever been in a threesome on the screen.
On the
screen.
I'm so glad you said on the screen.
And
Off the screen, we've all done it.
I also feel like
Alaric.
Alaric also sounds like a prescription.
Well, Steroline sounds like a cleaner.
Listen, I mean, that's
Alaric.
Steriline's something.
When the moment's right.
You actually listen.
After Stellar, just use a little Steriline.
Right, Stellaric.
You said the magic trigger word, which is Steriline. So I'm gonna ask you some Steriline questions.
Erection 4 hours.
As it is right now, so Caroline, she's got kids with Alaric. She's dating Stefan. How is that like the three of you, if you're all hanging out, what's the mood?
Outside of work?
No, awkward. Let's say Alaric, Stefan, and Caroline are all hanging out.
Stefan's making popcorn.
I don't
don't know. I think you'd be making popcorn.
No, you're probably right.
And I would just be like...
Well, did you guys read the next
Damon would be rating
Did
the
you guys read the
Salvatore
next
seller.
script?
No.
You do
You guys
hang
are
out.
watching
You do.
Red-
We
We do
hang
hang out.
out.
Oh, what do we do?
We hang out.
Let's
like
have
that.
in one of the episodes, everyone will hang out.
Everybody together? Watching a movie.
Spoiler alert.
Shocking.
We're all watching Mr. Robot.
Let's say Twitter gets its way and we get that hashtag, what is it, Sterile June wedding.
Yes.
Have you seen that? A lot
Yes,
of
we're
that?
very excited about
We've
it.
heard about
We
it
know
all
about it.
day.
We're all invited.
Decided
We're all
to
invited to the
Paris.
June wedding.
Go shoot it
So
in
if
Paris and
everyone
give us a
can
couple
tag
days
team
off,
that
you
it's
bitches.
hashtag June wedding in Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just modify the hashtag and see if we can do that.
In Paris. Now, would that, hypothetically, would that make Stefan the stepdad of your children?
Oh
Yes.
my Lord of mercy.
Hope those kids ain't
I haven't
redheaded.
gone that far.
Looking forward to season 8. You know, Bonnie is magicless. Is she trying to get her magic back? Is she just like...
It's like how Stella got her groove back.
How Bonnie got her-
her magic back.
I mean, if she's trying to get her magic back, I don't know, she tried to kill me. Like, literally, left me in a Jeep alone
God,
by myself.
right.
That's not trying to get your groove back at all.
That was a great shot.
Bonnie didn't lose her groove. She just lost her magic. She still got a groove.
Okay.
We actually made a commitment at the
synonymous.
beginning of the season to get as far into the season as humanly possible without having to rely on anything magical, like a locator spell, any kind of phasmatos, chanting, anything. And it has been so fun to do because, like, you just get... The magic becomes the solution to everything, and it's such a burden as writers, and it's so annoying for them to have to just, like, do nothing but act like... Which spell, you know? So
We're see her as a human trying to figure out how to get her
I
boys
second
back.
that.
You know,
Yeah.
that's really cool. You know.
Is that more of a story function, or is that like, oh, I'm so tired of doing these special effects, like, let's not...
It's everything. Honestly, it's everything. It's like when you have a witch, there's always a solution to the problem.
became such a crutch.
Yes.
Well, that's always the way it
Although
is
I'm
on these
very
shows.
excited
Magic,
to get my power
Magic
from
became such a crutch.
one day. Soon.
Hypothetically?
Hypothetically, I love it. I love her as a witch. I think it's so much fun to play her as a witch.
Yes. Damon seems to be having a lot of fun in this really evil role. Are you having
Well,
as
that's what
much
you
fun as it
think,
looks?
though. You think Damon's having a lot of fun. That's
really
the perception,
crying on the
and he's
Ian's having a lot of fun.
no, it's twisted, dark man.
Ian's not having a lot of fun.
Damon, and no, but you know, listen. Here's the deal. You know Damon and Enzo. You know them to be these super cool, calm, collected characters that literally live with a lot of free will. And when you take that free will away from them, and they're still forced to do things ultimately that they don't want to do. That's when you get this sort of very cool push-pull contrast, and that sort of conflict is what's very cool to play, obviously, as an actor. And I think, hopefully, it's very cool to see on the screen. And I'm glad that Julie threw that. And what, you prick?
I didn't say anything.
So it's cool, and yeah, and you don't hear the what is it, Stefan? What's the Salvatore Mansion foreplay?
Oh,
Hey, brother.
brace yourself.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry.
I think I missed that episode. What are you talking about?
That's what Stefan says to Damon. Stefan says, brace yourself.
Before doing what?
Hey, brother. Hey, brother, you awake?
Oh, dark.
You guys.
Guys, this is Vampire Diaries, not
I'm
Supernatural.
so lost.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get emotional here.
It would be inauthentic if you guys were getting too sappy.
That's true.
No, it'd be real.
This is our last Comic-Con interview together ever.
Listen, it's up to you to get us there.
Yes.
Wow.
Weirdly,
That was
oddly suggested. Here's the thing.
yeah.
We just started liking Paul, so you don't have to. Not the Euro hair.
What did you have to do in that scene where Evil herself, as what we're calling her now, is like touching you and like grabbing you by the
Yeah.
face? What did you actually have to do in that scene? Was somebody like...
I was doing it to myself.
You were just like,
I'll show you. Can you hold that for a second, bro? Thanks. So, basically, I was sitting on this little rig thing that ended up yanking me back. And
It's
at the
actually
time...
a little chair on a dolly.
that thing. I was sitting on a dolly. And anyway, I had to go like this and like rearrange my face in like different ways. And they were like, all right, pull it up. And I was like, okay, now pretend you're screaming. And there's like... I think I did like an Instagram post that showed me
It was
the
pretty
video
funny.
of it.
I was actually.
Yeah, they were just messing with me.
I was I was literally behind the camera watching the monitor. Because I had to stand there off camera for him, I was off camera for him, and I was there for 15 minutes watching Michael Malarkey going through this whole emotional range of these things, and he crushed it. It was just take after take after take after take. He just did it, boom, 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 and
that we call that pulling a Malarkey. Crushing it, being awesome.
Yeah, he's
and making weird faces.
Being a theater actor.
Exactly.
One take.
Just the sheer talent. This being the final season, now's the time to start weeping.
Wait, it's the final season?
Just think about like terms of endearment. We're gonna want a lot of maybe some surprise returns.
No, you're not gonna get them.
No familiar faces will pop up.
Zero. We're staying.
Yeah, everybody go around.
No. This is. I think I can safely say this is more about the nucleus of where we sort of are, right?
Sorry.
I thought that's what you said. Right?
Yeah, no, but there's like a dozen and more familiar faces that we miss. Huh? Taylor Kinney is single now, and I think that he should make his way back.
That's like now he's allowed.
Sheriff Forbes.
Sheriff Forbes.
I need a lake house. Lake house we need Sheriff Forbes to show up.
Yes.
No, I mean, look, everyone's opinions aside, and they all have them. I said earlier, like, I would not be me if we were not revisiting some old faces, and there's a lot of people that we've loved as characters on the show, as people and our, sort of brethren to work with. And this is a year about celebrating what the series has been and what it's felt like to be together and to love these characters. And so we will find interesting and creative, and, whether it's through memory or flashback or some other surprise, we'll find ways to just say hello and goodbye to those people again.
Well, that's awesome. Sorry, I was totally wrong on that. I thought we had a conversation about that. Apparently not.
I was drunk, probably.
Okay.
We heard Elena. That was new audio in the finale, which I thought was pretty cool. What's like the over/under percentage chance on seeing her in the flesh at some point?
Jules?
Zero.
Not to put too much pressure on anything, Nina Dobrev, but a promise was made. An emotional promise that I'd like to see come to life. So
you heard it here, folks.
We heard it here. It's there's been friendship promises made, and now we'll see if we can deliver on them.
I'm not promising anything, but she will be there. She's on her way there right now.
I think that's about 18.75%.
At the end of the day, we'd love to have her back because this show wouldn't be what it is without her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think it's a beautiful place to wrap this up.
Yeah.